Hey y'all, welcome to the first episode of my Cycle Syncing for Mom series. I'm so excited to share this with you because cycle syncing completely changed the way that I care for myself. As a stay-at-home mom of 3 autistic children, self-care looks a lot different for me right now. I'm not talking about bubble baths and spa days. Those are great. Don't get me wrong, those are great. I'm talking about syncing my life to the natural rhythm of my body. So in this episode, we're diving into what cycle syncing is, why it matters for moms, and how you can start working with your body, not against it. Now ladies, you may ask, Gwen, what is cycle syncing? All right, let me run you this tea real quick, sis. Cycle syncing means aligning your lifestyle, your meals, your workouts, your to-do list, even your social life with the 4 phases of your menstrual cycle. These phases are menstrual, follicular, ovulation, and luteal. Each phase brings different hormone shifts, energy levels, and emotional needs. When I first learned this, it was like I finally had a roadmap for understanding myself. I stopped feeling guilty about needing rest. I stopped feeling confused about why some days were amazing and the others felt like trash. Now, ladies, I know y'all got some questions brewing. Now, like this one question, you might want to know why cycle syncing matters for moms. Let me tell you, I got some tea to spill. Motherhood doesn't pause for your period. We know that. It doesn't take a break during PMS, but we can't keep pushing ourselves beyond what our bodies are asking for. For me, cycle syncing became a tool for survival. It helped me protect my energy, avoid burnout, and reduce overstimulation, especially when parenting neurodivergent children. I learned to soften my expectations in the luteal phase, to plan my outings during ovulation, and to give myself permission to do less during my period. I also began modeling self-care for my daughters. I tell them, Mommy's body needs quiet today. And that simple sentence is teaching them something powerful, that it's okay to honor your needs. Now, ladies, you maybe want to know the meaning of these 4 phases. So let me break it down for you. I got to spill some more tea. You ready? All right, let's break it down. Your menstrual phase are days 1 through 5 in your cycle. During this phase, your hormone levels are low. You have low energy. You should use this time to rest. Make sure you're eating soups, taking a lot of naps, journaling how you feel during these days. And also, it may help if you have a gentle connection with somebody during this time also. Now, let's move on over to the follicular phase. Follicular phase is during days 6 through 13. During this phase, your estrogen rises, you feel lighter, you feel more creative, and you're ready to start fresh. This is the time to brainstorm, plan, or try something new. This phase right here, I feel like this is my top phase because this allows me to come up with a whole plethora of ideas when it comes to the content creation on this channel and on the other channel. This phase helps. I really take advantage of this phase. In other words, I really do. Now let's move on to the ovulation phase. The ovulation phase is during days 14 through 16. That's short, I know. So during this phase, your energy peaks. You're vibrant, magnetic, social, grateful. This phase is great for communication, batch creating, connecting with your partner or friends. Now, remember what I told y'all about the follicular phase and how I'm able to plan a whole plethora of content for both channels during those days. Now, see, during the ovulation days, this is when I'm able to really produce content and record and feel. I just have the feels, you know what I'm saying? If you're a content creator, you understand what I mean, because we all have days where we don't feel like doing anything, especially if you're a mom and a stay-at-home mom at that. You just don't feel like doing anything. All right, ladies, let's talk about the luteal phase. The luteal phase is within days 17 and 28. This is the last phase until it starts all over again. Now, during this phase, your estrogen drops. PMS may show up. You feel more sensitive, more tired. And this is a good time to slow down and rest and say no. Please don't hold back from saying no during this phase. Please don't. Lord, it's good for you. It really is. Even though no may sound mean, it's not. It's really not mean. It's not. But anyways, ladies, each phase is part of the whole. None are bad. All are sacred and can be used to your advantage. I tell you about the follicular phase and the ovulation phase. Those two are my favorite phases because I get to really be productive and creative and get my ideas out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's my two favorite phases, cousins. It really is. Y'all scream at me in them comments and let me know what y'all's favorite phase is. I know this is weird. It is. This is during our cycle. It's weird to say you have a favorite phase, but y'all know y'all have a favorite time of y'all seasons. It's 4 seasons here. Y'all know y'all got a favorite. Y'all know y'all got a favorite season. Go ahead and drop that in them comments down below, please, and thank you. Now let's talk about how to start cycle syncing. Let's talk about it. You don't need to change everything at once. Remember that. Before you dive deep into this thing, you don't need to do all of it at once. Let me tell you how I started. I used a free period tracking app to learn my phases. I kept a simple journal of how I felt each day, physically and emotionally. I picked one area to align. For me, it was how I scheduled my content and playtime. See what I told y'all? I gave myself grace too. Give yourself huge grace, please, because it's not going to be perfect with you following this. It's really not going to be perfect. You're not going to have a perfect day. Just make sure you're honoring at least honoring your cycle. Make sure you're honoring your cycle in one small way every month. That's all you have to do. Remember that you deserve to be in sync with yourself. Don't ever forget that. Now, I got a sweet treat for y'all. I'm going to share with y'all some of the journal prompts that I use during this whole cycle syncing process. Number 1, how did I learn to think about my period growing up? That's a deep one. Oh, that's a deep one. Oh, I remember what my mama told me. Oh, it's scary now because I have daughters that I have to reiterate this stuff to, and it's scary. It's joyful and it's scary at the same time. It's a bittersweet kind of situation going on with that. But the second journal prompt that I use is, what part of my cycle feels the hardest and why? Now, I will say the luteal phase, because that's when PMS really start, she come out her shell during that phase. So I'll probably put something like the luteal phase. So, and I know we all have the phases that we think are hardest. And I'm pretty sure once y'all learn about these phases, y'all be able to figure out which phase that you feel you're most irritated or you feel is the hardest. Oh boy. Now, number 3. What do I notice about my mood and energy week to week? See? And that's why it's important to keep these journals. You want to know how you was feeling, and why. And now you have the why. Now, let's move on. Prompt number 4. How can I start honoring my cycle in one small way this month? Oh boy. Oh, joy. That's a good question. Cousins, make sure y'all keep a journal. Take advantage of some of these journal prompts that I did list on this video. And remember, y'all deserve to be in sync with yourself, mama. You deserve it. Now, remember this, ladies. Your cycle is not a burden. It's a blueprint. A guide, a rhythm that is uniquely yours. Thank y'all so much for spending this time with me. And in the next episode, we'll talk about the menstrual phase and why rest is a form of resistance in motherhood. If this resonated with you, leave a comment, share it with another mama, and don't forget to subscribe. And remember, ladies, you're not alone and you're doing beautifully on your motherhood journey. I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all in the next video, ladies. Bye.
Black girl, if you black